Alright, let's talk about something that sounds almost too good to be true. Imagine you could predict with a super simple trick exactly when your money would double. No complicated spreadsheets, no expensive financial advisors, no calculus required. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme I'm selling you. It's a legitimate, time-tested financial shortcut that the pros use. But it's so easy that anyone can master it in about 2 minutes. It's called the Rule of 72. After you learn this, you'll look at saving and investing in a completely different way. It's one of those tiny pieces of knowledge that can have a massive impact on your financial future. So, what is this secret weapon? Think of it as a quick mental calculation. It estimates how many years it will take for an investment to double, based on a fixed annual rate of return. The beauty is its simplicity. You don't need to be a math genius. Basic division, or your phone's calculator, is enough. Practical, no fluff, helps you make smarter decisions with your cash. Before we get into the nuts and bolts, understanding how your money grows is the first step toward building real wealth. Many people put money in savings earning practically nothing, like 0.01%, and wonder why they're not getting anywhere. They're missing the magic of compounding interest. The Rule of 72 is a flashlight on compounding, showing how even small rates grow over time. So, let's get down to business. The Rule of 72 is an incredibly straightforward formula used in finance to estimate the number of years required to double your money at a given annual interest rate. That's it. It's an estimation, not an exact science down to the last decimal point, but it's so remarkably close that it's the perfect tool for quick, on-the-fly calculations. The formula itself is as simple as it gets. You just take 72 and divide it by the interest rate you expect to earn. The result is the approximate number of years it will take to double. Formula graphic. Years to double equals 72 divided by interest rate. See? No complex variables, no confusing symbols, just 72 divided by a number. For example, if you have an investment that you believe will earn an average of 6% per year, you would just calculate 72 divided by 6. The answer is 12. About 12 years to double at a 6% annual rate of return. It's a powerful way to visualize the impact of compound interest, which is basically the interest you earn on your initial money plus the interest you earn on your accumulated interest. Why the number 72, you ask? The precise mathematical formula for this calculation is a bit more complex and involves natural logarithms, but finance experts found that 72 is a convenient and highly accurate number for this shortcut. It works best for interest rates that fall in the typical range you'd see for investments, say between 5% and 12%. That array of divisors makes mental math incredibly easy for many common interest rate scenarios. Let's walk through a crystal clear example so you can see just how easy this is. Imagine you have $1,000 saved up. You've done your research and found an investment, maybe a simple index fund that has historically returned an average of about 8% per year. You want to know how long it will take for your $1,000 to turn into $2,000 without you adding another penny to it. This is where you pull out the Rule of 72. You take the number 72 and you divide it by your interest rate, which in this case is 8. So, what's 72 divided by 8? The answer is 9. That's it. That's the entire calculation. According to the Rule of 72, it will take approximately 9 years for your initial $1,000 investment to double and become $2,000, assuming it consistently earns an 8% annual return. Think about that for a second. In 9 years, you've made $1,000 completely passively just by letting your money sit in the right place. All right, now that you've got the basics down, let's explore how different interest rates can dramatically change your financial timeline. The rate of return you get is honestly the single most powerful factor in this equation. A few percentage points might not sound like a lot, but when you apply the Rule of 72, you'll see the massive difference it makes. Let's start with a very conservative number. Imagine you put your money in a high-yield savings account, or a very safe bond that pays you 3% per year. Using our rule, we calculate 72 divided by 3, which equals 24. So, it would take 24 years to double your money. Now, let's kick it up a notch. Say you invest in a balanced portfolio of stocks and bonds, and you anticipate a 7% average annual return. which is a pretty common historical average for the S&P 500 after inflation. So, we take 72 and divide it by 7. This gives us approximately 10.3 years. We can just round it to 10 years for a quick estimate. See the difference? By earning 4 more percentage points, you slash the time it takes to double your money by more than half. Instead of waiting 24 years, you're now waiting just over a decade. This is why finding investments with solid returns is so critical. So, why does all of this matter? Because the rule of 72 gives you clarity and motivation. It turns the abstract concept of long-term investing into a concrete timeline. When you know that your $10,000 investment could become $20,000 in about 7 to 9 years, it makes the idea of saving and investing much more exciting. It's no longer about vaguely putting money away for some distant unknown future. Instead, you have a measurable milestone to look forward to. This simple rule helps you set realistic expectations and stay committed to your financial plan, even when the market gets a little rocky. Furthermore, it's a fantastic tool for spotting red flags. If someone ever promises you an investment that will double your money in 1 year, you can quickly use the rule of 72 to check their math. 72 divided by 1 equals 72. For your money to double in 1 year, you would need a 72% annual return. While not impossible, a guaranteed 72% return is an astronomical claim that should make you extremely skeptical. This simple calculation acts as a personal lie detector, protecting you from scams and unrealistic promises. It keeps you grounded in financial reality. This rule also highlights the urgent need to start investing as early as possible. Let's say a 25-year-old and a 35-year-old both invest in a fund that returns 8% per year. Age 34, age 43, age 52, age 61. The 35-year-old starts 10 years later, so their money only has time to double 3 times by the same age. That one extra doubling period for the 25-year-old results in them having twice as much money at retirement. The rule of 72 makes the cost of waiting painfully clear. Ultimately, the best and easiest tip I can give you is this: just start. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.